All right. Well, guys, it is time for another monthly favorites, and I'm so happy that I'm actually doing this on the first day of the new month, which is like, yay for me. We have a few things. This shouldn't be a long video. Hopefully my camera will not shut off when this happens, but I made myself a little list of the things that I loved this, last month, and want to share them with you. So we are going to start with a category that I usually don't have a lot of things in, but this month I actually do. I feel like a couple of the things here I have mentioned before in my June favorites, but they're so good that I'm going to mention them again. So the first thing that I'm going to mention, which is probably taken me it's probably the only combo that I've used all month. And I know we always talk about lip combos, but what about mascara combos? There are two mascaras that I've been using religiously. One of them goes with whatever mascara that I'm currently using, and the other one, I just fell in love with this mascara after using it. It is currently what I have on my eyes now. I don't know if I'm zoomed in enough for you to see it, but let's get right into it. I am talking about the Refy, and oh my goodness, hold on. Put on my glasses. I brought them this time, so beautiful. This is the Refy Lash Sculpt Mascara. This mascara doesn't have a brush like your typical mascaras. If you look at it, it's more like a comb, and what it does is it helps to lift the lashes, which I really like, and it does separate them. So that is a wonderful thing. On top of that, I really like a tubing mascara. So when I saw that Merit had a new one, which is the Merit Clean Volume, I saw their lengthening one, but the Clean Volume I actually really prefer. And I like this because this has a smaller brush. So for someone like myself who has kind of baby lashes, I actually like to call them my medium lashes because they're neither short or long, this really does extend them, and it just makes the eyes look so open. And I can put it on my bottom lash without it smudging, so win-win there. Next in the makeup category should actually come as no surprise, because I do believe that I either have them in New and Beauty or last month's favorites, but they are going to be July favorites again. So they were previously in June, and now I'm actually going to also include them in July. And these are the two new products from Rhode, the Rhode Highlight Milk and the Rhode Bronzer. I have been using these nonstop. There are days where I use this just by itself. It just gives the skin such a glow. It works so well underneath makeup. If you have a more matte foundation and want to kind of amp it up for the summer so it doesn't look so flat, this is perfect. You only need a little. It comes in 4 different shades. I am using the deepest one, which is 4. I think it's just called shade 4. There probably is a name for it. Actually, I love it so much that I did buy another one, but no, it's just called shade 4. So there you have it. It is the Rhode Highlight Milk. It has the peptides that we love from the original glazing milk. So that is amazing and just feels really nice on the skin. And look at the face. I would say that this is a win. Next up, on the makeup front, I also, let me not forget the Rhode bronzer. This is one of the creamiest bronzer sticks I've ever used. I don't want to swatch it because I am going out after filming this video, so I kind of just want, I don't want any mishaps. This outfit looks good. I also posted about it on Instagram. You can see it there. My new favorite setting spray for melting my powders, which used to be one size powder melt. I still love that one. Let's just understand that. I still love that one. But I also love the Say City Set. This one is really really good. I bought the small version to try, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and just pull the trigger on the larger one. It's a very fine mist. It gives a natural finish. Again, once you've powdered down your face and then you want to like bring some hydration, some life back into it, this is the one. I alternate between powder melt and this one, but this is the one that I have been reaching for. And I haven't been wearing makeup that much, but you can see I've already put a dent in it, and I got this last month. So yeah, hence why it is now a favorite. I feel like I breezed through that pretty quickly, but let's go into a few other makeup favorites. I cannot believe I had so many. One of them is the Violette FR, the Bisou Balm. I love it. It's what I have on my lips right now in the center, and this is in the color, gotta put on my glasses again. This is in the color Calisson. I might be butchering that, but that is the color here. I really do like it. It is quite sheer. You would think that a color, like this would look weird, but it's almost like you don't see it. It's, I hate when people say this, but it is a your lips but better thing. Here you go, right there. It just really works with my complexion, and once I put a little gloss on top of that and a lip liner, it has been my go-to lip combo. Next, I have two items from Danessa Myricks. One should come as no big surprise, and this is not exactly new to me. It's just that I wore a little bit more makeup last month, and by more I mean like I worked like 3-4 days out of the entire month, and I was pulling out the Danessa Myricks, the Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm. This is one of the best fixing sprays that I have used. It really will just pull everything together. It keeps my oils at bay because I have combination skin. I believe it's also like transfer proof. Right now I've been wearing this makeup for I want to say about an hour and a half, so it's really set in. I love the way it just gives that blurred effect to the skin. So 10 out of 10 recommended. I don't need to tell you, everybody's told you, we know how Danessa rolls, so no surprise there. Another Danessa Myricks product is the, what do they call these? This is the Color Fix Sticks. I think this is number 10. And this one, it comes with 2 sticks that have color. Again, I'm not going to swatch them because I don't want to ruin my outfit at all. But I'm going to try and come in close to the camera so that you guys can see. I am wearing these on my lid. And I am using the metallic side, not the foil side, because the metallic, I think it's daytime, works better in the day. I love how they kind of all just click together. You can mix and match them. Yeah, and I haven't been doing eyeshadow in a long time. Usually I just put a little bronzer or whatever, kind of like blush, kind of bring that up into the eyes. This time, still use a little bronzer as my base. Actually, no, I didn't. I used the Danessa Myricks, oh my God, Groundwork palette to kind of just give that bronzy effect to it, and then just threw this over my lid. It has a cooling sensation that I really, really like. So it blends really easily. It sets, but not too quickly that you don't have time to blend. So it's very beginner friendly, highly recommended. The amount of product in here is insane. It is not your usual, how could I say this? It's not your usual just like eyeshadow stick. This does something else. I love the way it looks. It's wearable for both day and evening. I can't wait to use the foil side. I think I may use that either for like a date night or like a night out with the girls. So that's what we have there. Looks like I am through with the makeup section. So now we're going to head straight into skincare because I really only have 2 products that I have been swearing by for this month. It doesn't mean that I don't like the products that I had last month. It's just that it's a new month, and there were certain standouts for me. The two standouts were the Biodance Rejuvenating Caviar PDRN Capsule Cream, which I may or may not have mentioned last month, but I've been going through this, as you can see. And so I have repurchased. It's already on deck. I like using this mostly at night. I did mention a daytime moisturizer, the Laneige moisturizer I use in the day. This I definitely use at night. However, when I was in London, this was almost primarily my only moisturizer. It kept my face glowy. I wasn't really wearing a lot of makeup during that time, so this is a great moisturizer. And if you like Biodance, and you already know, like, she don't miss. She does not miss. I also incorporated a new toner and during the month of July, and if you could see, I've gone through pretty much almost half of this bottle, so I can really talk about it now. This is the Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Probiotica Essence Toner. This is a great toner. After I wash my skin, I use this directly after, and it just brings back hydration, life. It helps to kind of prep the skin for like the next steps. And because this is like an essence toner, I feel like it's a 2-in-1. So after this, you can go straight into your serum, moisturizer, sunscreen, you're done. It is amazing. Yeah, that's surprisingly all I have for skincare this month. It's usually more skincare heavy, but this month, not so much. I think it was also because I was kind of using the same things, and I was gone for like literally half of the month. I wasn't in the country. There should be a vlog coming up about it, or just a video, depending on the footage that I collected, of my trip to see my cousins in London. Something that I'm doing, I'm trying to put into practice to go at least 2 or 3 times a year. As a New Yorker, you know, London is our city, sister city. And yeah, I love it there. Except the food. Except the food. I'm not letting them get away with that because it's hard. But moving on, I want to go and talk about my favorite fashion items for the month, the things I was reaching for the most. One of them, I'm going to pop it up on the screen. As you know, last month was very big with the World Cup going on, and I have always been into the World Cup. It's something that I used to watch with my dad when he was alive, or we would discuss it. I am Nigerian, so we used to always go for the Super Eagles, who did not make it this year. However, I found a team this year that I could not stop rooting for, and that was France. France was a great team. They did not win, but oh, they should. That team was still top tier. So I purchased the Jacquemus. I believe this is their like team jersey. I wanted to get one for Elise. I did, but they didn't have it, and they only had an extra large. But I've been wearing this jersey like it's the only shirt I own. Even midday, I would like switch into it whenever the matches were on. I really like it, and it's something that I feel will work great with other pieces in my wardrobe, and I always kind of have that like sporty vibe to me, so I do like it. So that was something that I wore consistently. Another thing that I wore consistently were these jeans. I actually posted a reel just a few minutes ago about these jeans and this brand of jean from Aritzia. This is from their Denim Forum collection, and this particular jean is called the Farah High Rise. I love it. I like the way that they feel. They're 100% cotton. They're soft. When you wash them, I've washed these like 3 times. They do not lose shape. They're great length that you could wear them with sneakers. You can wear them with flats. You can wear them with heels like I'm doing today. They are phenomenal, and I think they might be on sale. If I do find them on sale, I'll definitely link them along with everything else that I've talked about today. I will link them all, and yeah, that was, does that round up? No, I have one more fashion item, and Honestly, this should come as no surprise. These are the new summer collection 12 p.m. Studios sunglasses. This is the Milan in this like pearl frame. And I'm going to be honest with you, I have been looking at the Milan frame for a while, but I didn't want it in black and I didn't want it in tortoise. I felt I had too many sunglasses that either had that black like tortoise or were like a black frame. But when I saw these, and if you know me, you know I usually like a larger frame, but these, I feel extra expensive when I have these on. I have been wearing these non-stop for the month of July ever since I received them, and I can't put them down. I'm going to be wearing them today. Let me look at myself in the monitor. Yeah, I'm going to be definitely wearing these today with this outfit. It just goes so well. I love it. Okay, we're at the home stretch. Maybe I need to like slow down how I speak. I hope you guys are getting this. I hope it's okay. I want to talk about this hair. I want to talk about it. Let's talk about it. I couldn't stop talking about it. Yesterday, and don't mind me, I'm just looking at myself in the monitor to make sure everything looks great. Yesterday, I took this unit that I got from Arabella Hair. This is their balayage platinum blonde, so it has all these different tones, and I find that this is the blonde that works for me. It starts with dark roots, and then you have the mixture of tones in the blonde, so it doesn't fall flat, doesn't really look brassy. I've had a shorter version of this before that I've loved. I went to get it layered yesterday. This actually came in a body wave texture, so I went and got it layered, and then like a regular blowout. It was a blowout. You just quick 2, 1, 2. I know if you're in New York area, there is a salon in Chinatown called Mian Tan, which they know how to cut, layer, and blow dry your wigs while they're on your head. Very important. They can help you adhere it if it comes off. So I would say make sure that it is affixed before you show up. However, they have never steered me wrong. They're $55, and they will cut it. They will style it for you. It is amazing. I will leave their information also in the description, so if you guys are in the New York area and you want to try it. Also, if you have natural hair, they do a wash and style service that is really good, so you could try that as well if that is up your alley. But the main thing is, when I came home, I didn't put any product in it. There was no product there. I wanted them to like leave it without product. But what I did is I came back home, slightly dampened the hair, which did bring back a little bit of the wave. And then I used one product to prep it, one tool to style, and another product for the finisher. And I'm telling you, the trifecta of these three, amazing. Let's start with what I prepped the hair with, which I have talked about here on the channel. This is the Sacred Thermal Shield Mist. Of all of the thermal or heat styling products, this is probably my favorite because it is lightweight. It doesn't feel as heavy. I also feel that if you need a refresh, you could just slightly dampen your hair, and this mist doesn't weigh down the hair, and it looks great. So I started with this, and then using my new favorite tool, Dyson Count Your Days. This is the Shark Silky Pro. Let me explain. This is a dryer. It comes with a comb attachment, so they did make it very 3C for type 3, type 4 hair friendly. A wide tooth comb that I should have brought out here. I'm sorry, I don't want... I'll try and pop up a picture of this. But what it is it comes with a comb, and this is a dryer and a flat ironer all in one. This is where it gets like so good. The combs that it comes with the flat iron are in here. Don't know if you can see that, So it takes away the guesswork or the awkwardness of having to chase the hair. So you just are left with, like, I'm again looking in the monitor right now, you are left with this silky hair that is straight from root to tip. Now, you do know that when you have a unit, sometimes it is hard to get up in here and there's always like a lump or something. No lumps. No lumps. And you can do it, get it this straight with one pass if you use it on the highest setting. I always use the second setting so it's not that hot. And I do this with one or sometimes two passes. It is a phenomenal tool. I believe it is currently on sale at Sephora and at Ulta. I will definitely link it. In my opinion, and I have used the Dyson, I have not purchased it, but I have used the Dyson from like my friends. Nothing. I'm sorry. Dyson may have the technology, but when it comes to understanding styling hair, especially as it relates to melanated women and women with type 3 and type 4 hair, Shark really knew what they were doing. They do their big one every single time with their Flex Styler, to their other ceramic tools. I mean, their other multi-stylers. It's always great. This is the first one that I purchased on my own. It was relatively inexpensive when you compare it to the Dyson. This, I believe, it's originally like $249, but the 20% off, I think it's $199. So you're getting like two tools in one. You're getting a regular blow dryer, so there is air here, which you can have to just shoot like cool air, or you can use the comb attachment, and then it has 3 heat settings. And then there's also one where you can use both the air at different heats with the flat iron, the chaser comb attachment. So when your hair's about 70% dry, you can flat iron and blow and like complete the drying all in one without any damage to the hair. And then you can use this just as a flat iron with or without the combs. I say use the combs. The combs are a game changer. They have a finer tooth comb and one that's a little bit wider. It's so sleek. It is so sleek. And then to finish off the hair, put this down, I have really been in love with the Fenty hair, the flashy one. You only need a couple drops of this, people. Couple drops after you flat iron the hair, put it towards the mid shaft to the ends, and with someone right now who's rocking blonde hair, you know blonde hair can look like hay in like 5 seconds. So yeah, this has been keeping it shiny, as you can see. And that about, oh my God, that wraps up my favorites for this month. So hopefully I'll be able to edit today and then put it up so that you guys can view it tomorrow. Hope you guys had a wonderful July. Hope you're even going to have a better August. And I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.